What's up, gamers? And man, that music is so loud in my ears, I just realized. Give me a quick second. Here we go. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good one. If not, well, guess what? We get a little bit of time today to draw. I thought I wasn't going to stream today. I decided otherwise. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night working on stuff. My chair is squeakier than usual. I apologize. No face cam right now because we're going to be doing digital today. Yeah, let's get started with warm up. Oh, hopefully that worked. Yeah, my whole setup's a bit different. It's in the digital setup right now, so things are all topsy turvy. Yeah, chill vibes today. I originally was planning on doing the speedrun tomorrow. I realized I'm really rushing stuff, and I'd rather take things slower. So today we're gonna be working on a thumbnail for that stream, uh, and then I guess we'll just kind of be doing whatever. And the plan is to have everything ready by Friday. That gives me plenty of time to set everything up, make sure it's working, all that good stuff. To say I'm nervous would be true. I'm somewhat nervous. I once again, I don't know Bastion routing at all. Thankfully, my fallback is to just go to a warped forest. Cause like there we go, right? Once again, I refuse to watch tutorials. Like I'm not gonna watch Bastion routing tutorials. Everything's gonna be blind, right? As much as I've seen from Feinberg and Fume and stuff, speedrun. And technically Ludwig, but I don't think there's much to learn from him there. Oh, and I can still see the old scratch marks. Can you guys see that? Not really. There's old scratch marks from when I used to use a lot of spiral sketchbooks, which now I don't like spiral sketchbooks for that very reason. Sure, binding cost extra, or like typically, or binded ones, and they're a little bit less friendly to lay flat, but I don't know. Beating up a sketchbook, it's cathartic a little bit, in my opinion. When you bend and mess up the pages and stuff, it's kind of like, yeah, this sketchbook, sure, it's meaningful, but like it's not that pretty. Like the sketchbook is already messed up, so there's less of an inclination to obsess over everything being perfect. And I've had some pretty isometric, or very far non-foreshortened, because isometric isn't the correct word here. Boxes of recent. No clue what's inspired that, but I think it's a good thing because I tend to more foreshortened stuff. It's easier to plot the VPs and kind of imagine where stuff should go. I think in my head I've conflated oh goodness, how did I do that? In my head I've conflated a non highly foreshortened box with it being flat, which is not inherently true. Some chill Brazilian music today. I've been on a kick recently. I don't know why. It's the vibes. Maybe it's summer. Not the best box ever, but I don't like having OBS all the way behind me for these streams. I know I could move everything, but that's just more of a hassle. Why not keep it the same? Have to do a complete 180 to make sure audio levels are okay and stuff like that. It's weird not being on Facecam right now. Now that I think about it, you guys can't see me. Yeah, I could be picking my nose right now and you wouldn't even know. Don't ask with what hand. Keeping it simple today. I've already been drawing for like the past hour ish on separate things, and also kind of setting up the sketch for today. I do have a fear of starting drawings on stream sometimes. I have this like really nice freedom that I have all the time in the world in my head whenever I draw my own. So I'd definitely call drawing on stream like performative drawing. It would be a perfect world if like I didn't have that. It's like when I draw on stream, I'm more keen to do the mechanical stuff, like the non-creative labor. Because when I get to make creative decisions, you know, I iterate, I do all this stuff, and I don't know why I feel strange pressure when I do that on stream. Yikes, not the best at lips. We'll survive though. Yikes. Ooh. I'm still trying to keep my hand off the page more, but that's ooh. Let's keep our hand on the page this time then. Nice. Yeah, when I put my hand on the page, it turns out a little bit better. I keep looking over at OBS and I keep seeing where OBS usually is. I just see the Krita, and you guys will see it in a bit. What we've been working on, but cool. I mean, that was a warm up. I don't need a ton of a warm up, so we'll call it early right here. I actually didn't get a chance to do a full swath of ads, so we'll get those done, and that'll give me a chance to set everything up, and then we can come back and do all that good stuff. So be right back. You know, after slight change in vibe, I'm going to change the music. I like it, but maybe I want something like Kolu today. And not just Kolu's Cafe, we want Kolu. Good, Kolu. There we go. Good stuff. Let's do it. Here we're gonna change this up a little bit. Okay, so let me mess with this. Epic sauce. Level's good. We could turn it down just a tiny bit, right? Messing with stuff. Nice. Okay. DD make a doo-doo. I can't believe you're walking in here with such profane speak. Bear. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Man, my face is big. I'm not used to being like this in frame. Am I? Am I just like, I don't know. Anyways, we need to make a thumbnail. We need to make a thumbnail for the Minecraft speedrun. So we're doing this. This is the sketch. This is the idea, right? How we're feeling about this. My pure ref will not stay on top, and I don't know why. I have some stylistic stuff on pure ref on the side. Hope you're doing well, Bear. Why are you doing this? My pure, oh, it's, we'll just keep pure ref. Oh. On a different monitor. How about that? YouTube thumbnail moment. I know, right? It's something to draw because, like, I realize we're not speedrunning tomorrow. We're not doing that. It's not set up. Nothing's ready. I don't want to overwhelm myself. And so we're just going to keep it simple, keep it fresh, keep it easy. And do everything here. Also, I don't want to attach a window to PureRef. I just want it to be on top of everything. Always on top. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, so this is like the idea, and then we'll have like, probably we'll move gravel actually to the right a little bit. Yeah, so got 15-ish more days. You're good. True. And plus, I mean, worst case, we could always do this. Just, you know, we could still donate. We could still donate outside of the month of June. But yeah, yeah, I was thinking this Friday we get it done, and we play around. So, guys, I guess it's person right now. Bear. I love the opacity basic brush so much, and that is a treat. I've been meaning, you know, the thing where it's like, the prisoner has behaved well or whatever, so his reward is the canoe. My reward is the opacity brush, the opacity basic brush. But I force myself to sketch with the normal brush because it's like fine liner, and it makes me commit a little bit more, and it sucks and it hurts, but that's what I do. And I was originally drawing this in the 720p, but I realized, holy crap, it's gonna be so pixelated. Like we will have to scale down. That is just part of it. So what we're gonna be doing is going over this with like a better inking layer, and then for the back. So this is where I'm torn, right? I had the idea that like for the background, right? What it would kind of be like. I love my desaturated stuff. Is we'll actually go with. I guess this music also isn't my vibe here. Wait, we're changing it again. I don't know why I'm so tentative today. Tentative? Anyways, we're gonna be doing something. Like my idea for how we go about the background, right? Is I don't want any lines over there distracting or stuff, but like we're gonna have what is effectively the horizon. Why? Okay. Is Colo even play? Hello? Hello, is Colo in the room with us? He's very quiet. There we go. Okay, I just had a slow start. Anyways, for this, yeah, and then for like doing the grass, what I was thinking is it could be like this, and then we could just use the rectangular brush and like do like very, I don't know, because like I was thinking about it, right? How do we do the background? Because like just Minecraft, I feel like is a cop out, but look how much detail is in here, man. How do we like abstract all that, right? Like I'm literally about to make it just a giant ass painting. But I did want like the horizon like this, right? So we'll figure it out. We'll start with gravel. Actually, that's my like problem with gravel is like, do we do an outline, right, or like a think like ink around it? I think so. Yeah, that just means we have to be smart with the background. And I also hate how big the brush is. Like I've been very much growing into smaller brush sizes. That is bad. Once again, I upscaled this a ton. So I was originally using a 4 pixel, so this is like 2 times smaller. I kind of like that. Yeah, and then we'll reinforce line weight where we need to, right? Um, that was at least the plan. So we'll go forward with it. I'm only slightly scared. But hey, and this is like kind of prep for how I want to start rendering things for, we really don't need our own groups for this, do we? Like this can become thumb. Dip. And then, like, I don't know why we're doing all of these groups. I've been much better about my layers. I was a bit obsessive with layers. You can block out the sky, trees, and grass and just trace grouped up elements from the screenshot to represent smaller details. That's what I was thinking, yeah, and we can specifically use the rectangular brush for that more that blocky feel. I think that's like the best option. And of course, like, you know, when it comes to trees and stuff, like see this like big type tree, big belly tree? We don't draw big belly trees. They'll all be reduced to like one of these type of trees, the like classical tree. It's fine too. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go for the background. If I like rage bait myself and I get upset too fast, then we'll do that. But I want to try something, right? Yeah. Yes. But hey, it's gonna be experiment, right? I want to figure out at least a process for art fight, right? And this is if I'm doing art fight. If I my rule for myself is if I can't at least get Gravel's ref sheet done, then no, that's a bad idea. Because I can still attack. Can you attack people without characters, right? So I could just attack people and no one can attack me back, which would be funny. That'd actually be really funny. Maybe that's the plan. Because like I've heard that really the only controversy I've heard from art fight is sometimes there are people who are like kind of, I don't want to say bully, but they're extremely rude and kind of demanding, and the people they get attacked back, right? And I've only heard this. I've never seen an instance of that. So it'd be funny, like I'm on the polar end of it, is like no one can attack me. Holy crap, the ultimate defense. That's how we win. I think I'm gonna join Team Mystery, by the way. This can be ink. Oh, I want to do my opacity brush so bad. Speaking of art fight, how much effort do you think for an attack? I'm thinking of just sketching because that's what I'm most comfortable. Same here. I think it'll be successful if I could do 3 sketches and one like full or one colored, and maybe even as a stretch goal, colored with like shading and stuff. When did you face reveal 5 years ago? Oh my gosh, my desk shakes so much when I do that. I'm on tragedy. I picked random. That's big. I don't know. I like mystery. The same thing with Gravel is he's like kind of mysterious. Like, look, there's nothing behind that. Nothing behind that braid. What's up, Nakomi? Hope you're well. It has been a minute. I do remember your name. Let me double check your chat history because I'm like 80% sure. Let me see. Wait, channel activity. Was it the? No, never mind. I'm retaining. Your last stream, by the way, was it's tape dispensers. It's not been too long. I've remembered people from much further. Oh, I'm so glad Automod caught what you just said, though. Or what you said when you first got here. But yeah, I hope you're well. Because, like, the rage bait with the fine liner is palpable. But I'm gonna commit, guys. It always stresses me the hell out. I want... What kind of helmet should we have, guys? Should we have a gold helmet? I feel like gold helmet because we will be wearing some armor for the Bastion, right? Thoughts? I kind of like going higher with his beak. Should we go higher? Also, I've been craving a display drawing tablet. This works a bit differently than my fine liner brush that I use. I'm not sure how that makes me feel just yet. I feel like there's a slight amount of that iron. We can go with iron. What for the pickaxe? I was thinking iron pickaxe. Actually, it's whatever works best with the color. Because gravel's gonna be purple, shirt's gonna be it's red to orange, like anything to make that like cream color, right? Um, and then still probably blue, purple pants or shorts. And I'm not sure how that contrasts with green. Is that gonna be what kind of color combination? There's a website out there. I can put it on screen real quick. It's a fun one I've been messing with, but I don't know enough about color to actually capitalize on this. Here, wait. Window capture. It's called Peloton. And it's this cool little palette generator thing. Move that more out of the way for you guys. So like, let's say we have purples, right? And we're like, okay, so that would be possibly a triad, right? With the green, and then would have orange in there, right? And so we like, okay, that's a triad, and then we could be like, whoa, and then you're like, okay, well, these colors are cool, but I want to actually use like a pastel version of that. Vegate as deer. What's up as or I don't know what the astir is. Deer. Vegate. Is it supposed to be like Vgates? Like what's up? Or what's up with this? Oh, is that supposed to be what's up with this? Estir. Yeah, okay, what's up with this? Is that what the ooh. It just like auto reset right there. But yeah, this is a cool little generator. Once again, it's called Peloton and also does the amazing thing of storing it in links. Yeah, so shout out them. That's my Krita. Okay. I swear like other streamers aren't as stupid as me. But yeah, so I've been trying to, passively, because I don't know anything about color substantively, think about it, right? Also, I turned on what's it called? Wait on my pen. And it's been kind of nice as of recent. Good. Is that not the I possessive, or do you need I possessive when saying I'm good? Like ich bin gut. It's more like I am, like identifying, right? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've since I've really, really remembered my German grammar. I hated studying grammar. Because like I'm very much a person like if I say the right word, you get it. Just shortening it. That sounds like an excuse for bad grammar. No, I'm kidding. I do need to refresh on that stuff, especially if I need to learn Dutch. Dutch. Dutch Vanderlyn. There's a dude on YouTube who does it's he let's be honest, he is trolling. He is a troll, like a minge, a griefer. He goes to like Red Dead lobbies and like kind of exposes. He like a lot of the time he does instigate. I will say that. Of course, I wasn't there. I don't know, but like, come on. But like he ends up finding like the craziest admins who are like psychopaths. I'm thinking Iron Helmet. It may be Iron. We could make it work with that. So also like this doesn't make sense. Like the bulk, like the nose piece of the helmet is going onto his beak, but like, and it's like the height of the beak is going behind it. But like, I don't care. It gets the helmet on there, right? It's like I mean, I do thoroughly love when it comes to animal characters finding unique ways to style clothing around them. That it is like one of my favorite things. Like how would a person with antlers wear that's deeper than that, isn't it? How would a person with antlers wear a hoodie, right? How do people with like hooves wear shoes? And stuff like that. Because then you get some cool, unique clothing designs, right? Yay. The eye is very important for gravel, right? Um, that's the thing. Like I've been getting more and more into studying like how a puma's eyes look different than a bull's eyes, or like cats versus dogs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to gravel, even though birds are still pretty circular, but they're like, yeah, a bit like that, we're just gonna hit them with this. Oh, isn't that perfect, right? We can even do like a little shine in there. I've been thinking about the stuff I'm gonna put in my art fight profile for gravel to like describe who he is. And like if I had to pick a couple words, it would be like childlike wonder, right? Like number one, I feel like wonder and curiosity is a good thing to describe gravel. Awkward or like strange. Awkward isn't the best way to describe it because like it's not awkward and he suffers the consequences. It's awkward and everyone else around him suffers the consequences and like gets embarrassed and stuff like that. Or not even embarrassed, but it's like what the fuck, right? Um and then like obsessive, right? So I feel like those. See, whenever I have the opacity brush, I can just kind of feel out the lines. I was watching a video. I've been like kind of unhealthfully consuming uh what's it called? Art fight content, like people making videos about art fight and stuff like that. And to a degree, like getting prepared is good, but I've probably been watching a little bit too much. And watched a very good video last night about like how to speed up your art process, right? Or like things like simple. It was kind of like a tips and tricks video, but it was like applicable stuff to do this one stylistic choice faster. And I thought it was pretty decent. And like one of them was, like just commit to the line. And I agree, but like that's also the luxury of the rich, people who have much better hand-eye coordination in terms of digital than I do. um, Try to think, do we do this bulge right here? This like little thing. I don't know. I do need to be a little bit more sketchy. I don't know why I always get so obsessive when it comes to digital. We'll be sketchier. I don't like how shaky it is. Wait, let me look at the fine liner real quick. I feel like it's not usually that. Wait, why is it so much smoother? Are you just putting gravel? I'll probably do gravel and Luca. We're gonna redo this. I don't like this brush. I like this one a lot better. Actually, you know what? Wait. So the one I used for Billy was one of the. I think I made my own version of it actually. Yeah. Was it this? It wasn't that one. I made that. That's shit. I hate how that feels. Where is it? It's gonna be under this ink. But yeah, Gravel and Luca. I would like Bill, but I think it would stress me out making too many decisions for him. So we're just gonna keep it simple, right? Yeah, this one. I like this one a lot. It's a little bit rough, but I think we may actually use this. Let's try it out. So yeah, we're gonna delete this because I'm sick and twisted. Never too committed to one thing. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I don't like how rough it is. Was it this one or was it this one? Definitely was not that one. Maybe it was the fine liner. More like fart fight, dude. Yeah, I do really like the fine liner just a lot more. And let's try to be a little bit more. Okay, Nakomi, uh, let's not send that again. If you do, we're gonna. Like, I don't get how that was supposed to be funny. I'm glad Automod got that, but like, if you send that again, you will be banned. You probably didn't mean for that to be like that, but. Or weren't thinking about it entirely, but. Anyways. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more. Let's ghost, let's slow down. It is very tempting. One, because like this is an art piece I would like to have done sooner than later. but also it's digital. I just have such a bad habit of speeding up too much. Go. I do like the feel of this one a lot more. Screw my own basic brush. Yo! Nice lady streaming. And then she's doing Pride stuff. She beat me to it. Fuck. See, like, these lines just feel so much better. Why is that? Does the pen itself, does this thing have its own, like, sensitivity stuff or something? I don't know. Or, like, weighting? Maybe it's also because, like, I actually ghosted for once digitally. I need to be better about ghosting digitally. Also, I've adjusted. I used to hold it, like, down here, right? But I've been holding it, like, more closer to the top as of recent, and I've liked it, but it does put a bit of a strain on my wrist. Oh my god, this pen feels so much better than the basic brush. No wonder I was hating on that basic brush. I mean, still, it stresses me out, and it makes me want to do, like, these nice and perfect lines, which I need to get over. Line weight's going to be important for this one as well, methinks. Because, like, we want gravel to stand out. We want them to pop. There's a bill drawing I worked on recently where I really... Did I use this pen for inking that? I think I did. What did I use to ink that? My brain is melting. Oh, wait, no, okay. That's nice. Oh, wait, why did I do it? But I want the line to be closer. That's half of it. Yeah. Maybe it was a bit too high. I don't know. Yeah, this has like a little bit of pressure sensitivity. And just the smoothing is so much better on this. Do I have? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even realize like Nakomi was just like spamming stuff in the and getting caught by Automata. I didn't even see like half of it. That was insane. One tip I saw while perusing Pinterest, and I'm not sure how good this tip is a general rule of thumb, a nice little heuristic is you can think about increasing line weight where dust would collect, if that makes sense, like in these specific corners, which I thought, that's kind of cool. Obviously it's not like that. This works everywhere. This is a perfect heuristic, but I think it's a pretty neat way of thinking about it. So like this corner, like yeah, maybe we'll add a little bit there, especially some right here. I want a tablet where I can see. Yeah, so like I don't know, like if you're imagining like dust happening, right? Like dust would get stuck in these corners and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't think I would add line weight right there because like also, line weight is value, which sucks. Like I always saw line weight in the drawbox sense. I mean, line weight, they also say line weight is value, but it helps us separate like foreground from background objects. And you think of it as like in the literal sense when it comes to textures as like the presence of light, which is also good. But like I don't know, the notion that it's value, ugh, it stresses me out. What do you think about this gravel? I don't think he thinks. That's so sad. Can we get 5 likes? Okay, maybe it's a little bit big. I always like doing this. I don't know why, but it makes me really happy. Maybe that's the new thing we do for gravel. I think it was that one Fabuloso eye that I did. The pupil placement is so important. It is kind of absurd how like 1 pixel off and it looks like he's looking the wrong direction. Like right here, okay, right here. You see he's looking like, to me, looking slightly past. But like, see, this is almost, maybe he's a little bit too far above, right? And so you like move it down. Is that better? I don't know. No, he's looking over there now, right? And so you're never gonna win. Cool, cool. I woke up at 10 o'clock today. I should not have stayed up last night working on the Minecraft speedrun stuff. It was such a bad choice, and I regret it so much. I don't know why, but this, I don't know what else it should be, but it always makes me upset. Like, I just treat it as a singular ellipse. But is that the right call? I don't know. Who knows? We also need to make the legs longer. We could probably make the torso a little bit shorter. And the pickaxe bigger. And we'll actually have to flesh out the hands, and we'll move this arm back. I can tell it's not really supposed to be there. Maybe I made the neck too long as well, but... Toast, what's up? I will hydrate. How you doing? I got that like all over my beard. That was not enjoyable. Oh my gosh. Ooh. How you doing? Got waterlogged. No, what is it? Like water tortured? There we go. Streamer does water torture live. Also, I'm pretty sure Twitch released a new thing to like get sponsorships easier. I haven't looked into it, but the one thing, like, I actually will email Twitch about this one day. Like, I want them to create a vetting system so you can draw nudity on stream, but it's not like explicit, like NSFW. I mean, it is NSFW by virtue of it being, naked, but like not erotic themes, I guess, or whatever they just don't want. Because, we need to learn how to draw naked people, and I think that's important. We're looking at it in an educational context, and, like, I feel like creating a vetting system would at least, thwart some of the ne'er-do-wells, right? Like, just, how you have to do so much to become a partner. Actually, you don't really have to do a ton. You just need followers, but that is tough. Still. I'm like looking at my own collar right now, just to like, I don't make him seem like he's ripped, right? And like have like the big trap muscle. Is that the trap? It's whatever the shoulder is. Yeah, it's trap. Yeah, trapezus, right? And it goes like, it's like a backpack. It's like tongue shaped. Pause. We're gonna leave that on pause for now. Actually, no, I should like imply that there's a shirt here so Twitch doesn't get mad. There we go. There's a shirt on this guy. Don't get mad. So like this line right here is a perfect example of one that I'm gonna recolor. I love colored lines inside the sketch. I feel like those are epic sauce. Hey Tope. The infamous tote bag. Working on drawing and progress is so far is already very good. Great to hear. What are you drawing? Secret. Ooh, okay. Well, I hope you have some more fun with it. It continues to keep going good. Are you drawing it digitally or are you drawing it traditionally with like pen and paper? Paper? Well, heck yeah. I'm really curious to see what or who I should say Kiara's gonna submit for Art Fight if he gets around to it. Bear, who are you submitting for Art Fight? What a chud. We love him for it though. Also, not sure if I should put the furries in. Still deciding what to do. Heck yeah. I feel like tossing in a fig there for fun would at least be pretty epic. I did not know you have. All right, I saw your message to Slash the other night about human characters and stuff. See if I was holding something like this. I really need to do a big ol' hand study. Maybe I'll just make a ref sheet for Fig. I think that would be epic. Ooh, are you submitting the goblin girl? Elf girl? What was she? Goblin elf? I'm tripping and I'm a horrible person for not remembering this correctly. Art chair. Scroll up. It was elf. I'm a troll. I'm a chud. Holy crap, bear stole Peloton. Peloton? I don't know. I don't want to say like Peloton because like that is not the thing that we're using here. Let's see if I was doing this, get like a little bit like that. Like this. No, she's just a random doodle. Ah, gotcha. I think I haven't seen this in a while, and maybe it's just my YouTube. But what happened to all the like YouTubers commissioning art for their thumbnails? Maybe I'm blind and I'm just not on the right part of YouTube, but I feel like a lot of it now is like definitely clickbait slash like not even clickbait in the negative sense. It's like it's something. It's like let's say there's like a video essay, and then it's like the picture of the subject. Like let's say if it's on BioShock, and then it's like a BioShock character, like Big Daddy or something, and then like underneath it, it's like it should not be this way in like red text. Like what happened, man? I feel like this hand should be closer, shouldn't it? Civil Engineer has commissioned art for. Ooh, I don't even know who Real Civil Engineer is, but I'll check that out. Uh, what is it? Actually, I'm trolling a little bit. Skyrion. They make YouTube video essays about Half-Life and like very Valvian lore, but also in other games, right? And they commission um, really beautiful art. And at first, I was like, I had the AI scrutiny, but then I looked at the socials, and of course, they credited the artist, and that artist is very skilled. Real civil engineer. Let me Google this. Real civil engineer. Wait, what is this? This is cool. This is a lot of cute art. I really hope it's not AI. It doesn't look AI, but you know, that's not really the best litmus. This is really nice. I really love this style. Why is a dog making nukes? This is adorable. I like this a lot. Yeah, let's hope it isn't AI, but that does look legit. It looks good. You make the pickaxe bigger. I have to actually think about the hand. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm just like sussing it out right now. I'm just like, oh, that feels right, but like I need to actually think what's happening here. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. I need to do a big like training arc with hands just to get some kind of constructive technique for it, so I don't have to do as much thinking about it, right? But let's see if I'm holding it like this. We're actually gonna not see the hand's not gonna wrap unless he was going like this, which doesn't make sense. Actually, that kind of yeah. I was literally saying that. Yeah, it looks too wrapped. Like we're going like the fingers should end right there. Thank you very much, Bear. You got to it way before I did. I just also don't want to draw the fingers because then we're gonna have this. And that means I have to think about the end of the fingers. I really should have done this constructively and like thought through everything, but I'm also hoping like this isn't the focus of the drawing. Let's see. Yeah, thumb over here. Like Lego ass hands. Trust. Means yeah, the rest of the arm is going over there. So maybe we could even do like ooh, no. No. Which means tube goes through there, which means if we have this, thumb is going to get closer. So this whole schema, this whole thing needs to scoot inwards. Sigh, like more like this, right? I hate drawing. Okay. I hate drawing hands. I understand all the rage, quite literally the rage when it comes to drawing hands. We'll redo all of this with like a prettier layer. I'm so tired of drawing. I do not have the patience in my body to draw hands. I kind of just like patiently wait for it to fall together. I really should slow down and focus on it. Whenever your hands like curl around something, they actually become somewhat equal. I am gonna push it a little bit, but don't worry, this is not actually gonna be here. I just need it for thinking about the silhouette. So a really interesting way of drawing hands the other day. I should have probably looked more into it. Why is that one so much thicker? Trust, I know this looks so horrible. I trust. I don't trust. I don't trust. I don't trust. Because we're also at the very terrible crossroads of like, sure, we want hands and they need to like look like hands, but we only have so much detail to work with in our canvas, right? So how are we gonna manage that economy of line and stuff? And honestly, when it comes to hands, a big part of my process is just say like trying and then eventually giving up and coming back to it later. And usually I do actually like construct it a little bit more than this, but I'm not the most patient lad today, I guess. I think I'm getting misled a little bit by that layer. How much world building do you do for your characters? Clay, Stonewall, MC guy, puts extensive research for his lore and got me thinking about my own stuff. We draw digitally. Yes, we do. Sometimes, whenever I'm not wanting to get, or I am wanting to get rage baited by drawing hands. How are you doing? And I don't put too much crazy lore. For like how and stuff, I put lore. I think about lore just by like virtue of it being a story that I want to write, right? Um, but like for Gravel and Luca stuff, I mean, I've their personalities fleshed out, but as for like, um, everything else, right? Minecraft reference is we're gonna be speedrunning Minecraft actually probably this Friday for charity. We're gonna be trying to every 30 minutes that I spend, we donate another $50 to the Trevor Project, which is a lifeline for LGBTQ plus individuals in honor of Pride Month. And then if we have an unintentional death while speedrunning, I think it's gonna be $5 or $10, and if we reset the seed at $10, and we're gonna have like this is the thumbnail, and yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I feel like it's gonna be definitely a challenge. That hand's big, isn't it? And it's not very shapen correctly. Cavs gamer era. Cavs gamer era, in all honesty, is over. But this is the residual. That does not look as bad as I thought it would. I've been kind of like hating on myself this whole time, but we're gonna repair that. We're gonna come back to this one because I want to not look at it for a second because like you can become like eye blind, not eye blind, but like blind to how wrong things look, right? Because you've been staring at it for like the past moment. Frick. How was your day, Naya? Oh, come on. There we go. Have you guys ever had a teacher like freak out at you? Not like at you, but like the class. I one time in gym class, I think we're doing the fitness gram pacer test, and like none of us really cared. And she was like, "I'm not gonna quit this job because I need the money, but they're gonna have to fire me. They're gonna have to fire me. I just hate it here." I was like, "What the fuck?" She would also show up drunk, I'm pretty sure, on multiple occasions to the school. So like there's a lot happening there. Never in my 50 years, never never in my 328 years of teaching have I ever had a class. PE teachers were so hard. That Oh my god. I was about to say PE teachers are breeding, but like, wait, stick with me, stick with me. Every PE teacher I've had like a child with another teacher. Like a lot of them. A lot of them. uh, I don't know why. It was like, the whole English teacher meme where like English teachers get pregnant and then leave. That was the PE teacher in like my entire experience of pre-college education. I don't know why I said hard. I think I meant like hard as in like they're difficult to deal with. Yeah, yeah, actually no. Oh, wait, was he a PE teacher? Okay, he was more of like a coach. So I'm not sure how coaches and PE teachers align totally there, but he was so chill in high school. He was like really funny. He like made us call him by his first name. He was an extremely cool guy, extremely smart. Or the PE teacher's the most round on physical. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Um, and I'll tell you, it's probably because they like they don't need to they don't need to be in like the most fit physique at like 30 to 40 years old, probably 40 years old. That's asking a lot. Let's be real, right? It is hard to be like tip top shape at 40. With junior grades girls? Get them out, report them! Get them out of there! Holy crap! Like she scoffed at the other PE teacher for playing music for their students. Dude, die. That is so. Both of those. I mean, there's clearly one worse than the other, and it's the music one. But like that's heinous. That's bad, bro. I love like spinning at 360 degrees for no freaking reason. Is that better? I kind of like that. It's hard because we have actually. I just realized like the shape language that's happening here. We have his beak and then we have the pickaxe, like two very like sharp, pointy things. Why does he just use his beak? Oh yeah. Also, I think I haven't changed my Minecraft skin in probably like 5, 7 years. Probably more than that. Oh yeah, like way more than 8 years. I last time I changed it was like middle school. So yeah, way more than 8 years. Um, I was thinking of making a gravel skin. I think that'd be funny because like the age of the internet, I'm not really worried about my OG middle schooler skin that I drew to be like, sorry, as the fly. It's still alive, bro. Lost to time because like I could just save it now, right? Not that you couldn't in the past, but like I don't know. Don't ask me. But yeah, that's a bit better. His hands are big. I do like drawing bigger hands, but we'll see if I stick with that philosophy or not. Yeah. So we'll be going. I kind of want the pickaxe to be bigger. We'll be going if I have the time, right? Because like, how hard is it going to be to make a bird beak in 2D, right? It's gonna like look so weird, but it's gonna be really funny. Like the eyes are going on the side of the head for sure. I may like really copy the parrot from Minecraft, right? How the parrot looks, but I'm definitely gonna do like a 3x3 of yellow and then like a big dot in the middle, right? They're like really big ol' eyes. Oh yeah, we do need that, don't we? Oh no, it's I need to find a better. Sometimes I don't like the eye bag, but I feel like I mean, look at me right now. I think the eye bags are pretty important. Um, but yeah. I've been thinking about what the playlist for that stream is going to be like. Yeah, I was thinking of queuing up a bunch of the OG Minecraft parodies. Creeper All Man, The one, it's the actually now that I think about it, I was talking about like the first pieces of media to ever make me cry ever. I think there was one. It was like a Minecraft. It wasn't I used to rule that Kingdom Come or whatever it's called. That is mandatory on there. But the first one to actually make me cry, it was it's like a zombie apocalypse Minecraft music video, and like I think it was literally like maybe the skin in it was Sky Does Minecraft. But I don't think it was Sky Does Minecraft. And like he barricades himself in this box and like thinks about his like family and his previous life, and then he like ends up dying by the morning or something. And like, bro, that shit made me cry as a kid. Like I was so sad. Minecraft taught me death. Dude, I'm struggling with this pickaxe. I don't want to do one as curved, but then again, it feels less Minecraft if it's not as like banana shaped. Bananas. So we got to figure that one out. I guess it should be rather pointed at two, right? That one, yeah, Kingdom. If that's what's called Kingdom Come, I'm making a guess. Uh, if man, that's probably the Minecraft music video of all time. Like I know there's other great ones, like Boom Diata or whatever. I really liked that one, but man, like that one had such great animation. It had a wonderful, like, fun story behind it. Wasn't it animated by Slamicow? I remember Slamicow being the goat back in the day. And this is where you guys tell me there was a controversy or something. There is an issue, dude. So I'm so mad that the Minecraft movie took the artistic direction that it did. Like, I feel like choosing that really undermined like all of the countless Minecraft creators and animators and stuff who have done so much for developing a very unique animation style and stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just ugly. Like, what's with this hyper real bullshit, man? No one wants this. For sure. Same thing with like the Star Fox game. Like, I'm not as attached to Star Fox. I have heard it has gotten a lot of flack though, because of what they did to Star Fox. The artist kind of defended it though, but I was seeing screenshots of like other Star Fox designs. I was like, this looks so good. This is crazy, and we went with this. Not everything has to be like this, cutesy whatever art style. But man, didn't think they were making a remake. They have. Vinny did a let's play of it. I'm not feeling this. Mm, thoughts? How did they defend it? I can't remember. I would have to pull it up. I think it was on Twitter. Yeah, they don't look ugly, but it's definitely like this will be video game in 2026, right? Or like 2020. They went for that hyper real. It's not Sonic level of ugly, right? Um, but it's definitely a unique choice to say the least. Okay, we should do some constructive principles on this, I think. Because I'm struggling a bit. Them in the old renders, yeah. Like not the more like plushy, I guess is the best word to say for it, version. So what are we doing in perspective? We're gonna do this. I guess we'll do that. I don't think the degree is gonna be this high of the plane at the bottom, so I think that's kind of worked, but we're gonna deal with that for now. Wait, why did they made it digigrade? That's a bit goofy. I'd have to see this. Here, wait. There we go. I'm not finding like Polygon.com, his controversial design. I'm not getting like a full body one. Interesting. Also, I realize you cannot see baby Crone frame. That's so... Oh, that looks really weird. That looks really, 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 really weird. That's at least they should have moved the prosthesis or like prosthetics or whatever like higher up the leg, right? I feel like it would have looked a lot less weird if they did that. Like if it went up to his knee. But instead they went for like the little paw part and that's it. I do like Falco's design though. Anyways, on a completely unrelated note, let's keep drawing this bird guy. Okay, we don't want to go that tall actually. Interesting. I probably should have made it longer. We can just size it up. Probably don't need to change the degree that much. This degree can be larger. This one... Stretch. We will stretch. That's a good idea. Let's finish these two lines. Hmm. New episode of Witch Hat Atelier. Pretty good. I'm not gonna say what or like what's. There's a slight spoiler I could say. Not really. It's like if I say it, it doesn't spoil anything that happens in the episode, but it spoils stuff adjacent, and I gotta be careful. Hello? Oh yeah, I forgot. I changed my binds, and my brain just went back to the old ones for some reason. Yay. Okay. Let's stretch. Already been an hour, dude. Oh, I'm the world's slowest artist. Holy. I was watching a rendering tutorial from some YouTuber the other day. I was like, they did like all of this in like 15 minutes. I was like, oh my god. I suck. Alrighty. Quick stretch, nothing too involved. I've been on a traditional kick as of recent, so all this digital stuff, I'm not mentally prepared for. Strategic brush strokes, I know, right? They know what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it and all that amazing stuff. There we go. He put a pickaxe inside of a box. Call that shit. I was about to say call that shit Minecraft, but like, no, it's a chest. For the speedrun, I am gonna really try to do the speedrun tech, even though I don't know them all. Because that's gonna make it more fun, right? Because like I know I could complete Minecraft probably in like 2 hours comfortably, no deaths. But like, where's the fun in that, right? Sure. I don't totally agree with that, but sure. Kavel can't remember any of his binds. Egotistical streamer talks in third person. Should we do the full thing? We'll keep it like that. The degrees also seem wrong here. Yeah, it's too big. Stop it. We'll worry about making the actual pick first. Slowly rebuilding the habit of ghosting digitally. I'm also going to use Art Fight as an excuse to draw more humans. Get outside of my comfort zone. I should just mirror this and flip it the other way. Sure. Sure. Why not? We can like repair the middle here. That's actually not as bad. It looks weird though. If I could just like epic, the beauty of digital. Just like a muck. Oops. I think of my most recent like art trough, I guess that's what you could call it. Like region of kind of like feeling meh about my own art. One thing that has helped, is a bit sad to admit, but it does help, is just gonna remind myself like I just don't have the mileage. Like kind of a just keep drawing in a way. But like I'm trying to be so ambitious for a person who has not drawn enough. So we need to calm the hell down. It's a good cope because it's true. Yes. It's like the people that I'm looking at has had thousands of hours. It's so easy to get greedy. I'm not sure if greedy is the right word, but and pretend that what they've done, oh well, I could do it too if I just put in enough effort. And maybe you could, but like, and that's the quote that's been ringing in my head. I feel like it's from Zapata, and someone in the Vent chat told me about it, where it's like, the best artists are still operating at like 60% capacity, right? Um, so like, sure, you can try and like burn yourself out by operating at that level all the time, and even then you probably won't be at them because once again you do not have that mileage. Um, or you could find your 60% and keep pushing it a little bit every time. Basically, like, it sounds really silly, but all I've been focusing on since then is just upping my 60%, right? Like, what can I do to improve the easier stuff for me right now? Rather than focusing on like the macro. Finally, man, that took forever. They're getting a little bit tangent right there, so we may move things around if needed. Oh goodness, where's the music player? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. There we are. Not going to be concerning myself too much yet with adding value to these lines. That's a decision for later, but I'm actually kind of excited to paint these clouds. It's going to be so satisfying just being like with like a rectangular brush. I'm hoping it's that easy. We'll see if it actually is, but that'd be enjoyable. See, I'm not sure where to put the line to like indicate that the chest is going over. I guess we'll focus on the back for now. We could do something sick and twisted. Oh wait, no, that would make like all the pixels like kind of smeared, but just tilt him a little bit. Right? Let's untilt him, and then I'm gonna do a backup real quick. There we go. We said we were gonna make the Yeah, what's up, Safi? How's it moving? Minecraft. Spielen Minecraft und spielt Fortnite mit meinen Freunden. Yippee. Dio here's that is like, what the hell are you saying? Dude, I did not realize. Also, I hope your day's. Wait, no, is it morning or night? It's morning for you. I hope your day goes well. Uh, I did not expect staying up that late to like affect me. Like I thought I was good at staying awake late and not sleeping that much. I don't like sharper lines personally in my own personal style, but I think I'm gonna stick with it now because it helps me not want to cry. So do a bit like that, yeah. for now. Right, so like an area, quote unquote, where dust would collect would be like right here. So we can something like that. I'm not sure. I think this kind of works. This torso does seem a little bit thicker. Big Billy Gravel. Maybe it's how low this swings. Who knows? Anyways. I think I see eye bags. You do. I think it's also the way I set up the lighting today, but yeah, it is definitely the thing that inspired Gravel, right? Damn. It's got some tree trunks. We don't need to be having we don't need that to be that big, jeez. We'll keep it like this for now. But they be popping. Yep. That is how it goes for me. You should have seen me. I mean, this is why I didn't have face cam, or not why, but like, think about it. Face cam uh during school when I was constantly pulling all nighters and stuff like that. Like, holy, ugh. There's no winning. Oh yeah, so for the Minecraft speedrun, I was thinking like I'll draw this on the canvas. On the stream, there's gonna be like a I'm drawing like looking at OBS right now. There's gonna be a box right here, right? And it's gonna have the dollar amount of like how much we owe, right? And then like the actual time or something like that, right? And then maybe like right here I was also thinking like number of deaths and then like restarts. I think that'd be the best way to do it. It's all gonna be in like the Minecraft font, I think. I'm so sleepy. World's sleepiest streamer. Please make it a silly font like this. It's gonna be the Minecraft font. I really like it was QR's idea, right, to do the counter. Good idea, QR. Cuz like so I was thinking about it, I was like now that we have all this on stream and I need to control it through my little keypad, right? We will probably not be using like a mod for speedrunning or anything. We'll just do vanilla. Get up at 6. I'm perfectly fine. That is not healthy, I think. Because that means you only got 4.5 hours of sleep. I'm not sure how reputable the study is, but you know, where it correlates death to hours of sleep. Like, you know, if you're there's a like nice little zone between like 7 and 8. I'll be fine. Just don't do it consistently, right? Sleep is very important. It's a good starting point to prep for an art fight. I'm a bit overwhelmed. As anyone here an art fight veteran? For me, what I'm gonna do is also I keep pressing the wrong keypad. Um uh One, make Gravel ref sheet. 2, maybe make Luca ref sheet if I find the time and stuff to do that. And then it's gonna be bumpy because I'm also doing the promptathon, so I'm gonna just try my best to like not overwhelm myself, right? Pick out attacks from people that I preferably don't know, or like maybe an attack of a person I do know, and then like for every attack of a person I do know, 2 attacks people I don't, because I only plan on doing 3, right? And I'm not gonna attack anyone who's like giant. And I'm gonna give myself grace because, like, hey, if I go through art fight and I just don't have the time or the courage or or I just get a little bit overwhelmed, that's okay. I don't want to ruin art fight for myself, right? And I don't think any of us should be too worried about being too performant on this, because like once again, it is a gift giving competition, right? So firstly, right, constantly having in our minds that like anyone would be happy to receive art, regardless of its perceived quality. Most people are gonna be like, holy shit, someone made something of my character. um so keeping that in mind, right? um and like, I mean, worst case, I just don't put up a character and I just draw people's stuff, right? Not having the courage is real. It is. Because like I feel like it takes courage to say I am capable of drawing this person's thing and I'm not fearful. Actually, well, no, because courage isn't the lack of fear, it's the willingness to overcome it. But like, I sure there may be a fear that I'll draw it wrong. But like I want to give to them and I want to make something for them, right? We need more of you. I don't think so. That is a bad idea. But yeah, you could walk into it like I've walked into many things and made the mistake of being like, I'm gonna do this and that and get this done. And part of me does want to challenge myself, right? We're all so self-respecting of our own abilities and like our passions that we want to challenge ourselves to be greater. But let's let this also just be, before anything else, and that's what I'm coming at this with, is how do I manage my own artistic stamina, my creative stamina, right? We need 2 keep sleepy cats and 1 stream. I've held a few artists already with OCs I'm considering drawing. I think scouting ahead is a really good idea. Of course, for the rules of the competition, do not draw beforehand. We all know this, right? But like, I don't know. Seeing people that you want to draw beforehand helps make it feel like you don't have to make a spurious decision during it, right? Um, and I'm not going to only draw furries. I want a robot. I want a human, right? And then maybe a furry or two, like Duick from. Oh no 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 no. I mean Duick from Drawbox, but there's also another person. QR would know them. I always love their work so much. I also want to do Attack Canoe. But who are they? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! They made a drawing for Duick the other day. We had a cool conversation about art parents the other day too. Where are they? Yeah. Purus, I think. Purus 1. I don't know. Very excited to draw their character. It's like a robot raptor thing. That's gonna be a blast. But I definitely want to attack Canoe. Maybe Sadie. I've been wanting to draw Sadie's character for a long time now. I'm not sure if Slash is participating, but of course, some Slash art would be very fun. I am HO. If Bear submits a human character, I feel like that's the thing. I have so many friends I want to attack, but like I should go outside of my zone, right? I can draw art for my friends anytime, even though this is like a really good excuse too. Damn, I'm giving some fucking big thighs. I need to maybe avoid that. His proportions are kind of wonky. He seems a little bit chunkier, but I'm totally fine with that. He's supposed to be shorter anyways, and I've always drawn him to be like lankier, so. I know I said I'm a void value, or like, darkening line weight, but I think doing that is not a bad idea. I think if there's any piece that I'm gonna try the most on, put the most effort in for an attack, it's definitely gonna be a human one, because like, I need to pursue humans more. Maybe do a sketch for art friends if I feel like and flesh them out after it's done. Oh yeah, wait, let's like reserve all of our lower fidelity stuff for our friends. Not because like, come on, but like, yeah, right. I really like that idea, Bear. I may steal that. But I'm focusing on people characters too. Yeah. Because like I have drawn plenty of Fig in my time. And I would love to draw Fig. Or any of your other possible characters. Would be enjoyable. Why did I make his... Okay, we're also going to make him taller. Because, like, why did I make him so thick? Not as thick, but, like, just general body proportions thick. I know why. Okay, I can't say on... I'm not going to say on stream, though. Holy crap. Like, yeah, look at those things. Holy. What I'm going to do here. See, look, guys, look how... Oh, my God. Look how good I am about managing my layers. We all know, Cav. No, you don't. Surprisingly, you don't. Watermelon crushing. It's, okay, maybe you would predict this. I've been drawing Bill a lot more in my free time, and that has required me... I've been messing with his proportions a lot, because I've also, like, for Art Fight, I want to get everyone's, like, heights and stuff kind of locked in. This is interesting. I want to elongate the leg, but I don't want to elongate the feet. So we're just going to chop off Gravel's feet real quick. Sorry, dude. There we go. Sorry, Grav. Now we all know. I manifested. Like, in truth, I've been messing with Bill's body type. Because I realized, like, I'm kind of drawing the same one for everybody. So Bill's kind of new one is a lot more... I don't know how to describe it. But hey, I don't need to. Okay, maybe that's too long. Yo, Cat! Long time no see. How's it going? Hydrate? We will hydrate. Good idea. I've been fighting demons this week, guys. I want to eat out so bad. I don't know why. There's a chicken place really close to me, and it's not the homophobic chicken place. Maybe I shouldn't eat that for the rest of Pride, just to make a point. All good, what about me? We are preparing for our Minecraft speedrun stream by making a thumbnail real quick. How are we doing over here? Wait, what? Bear said watermelon crushing thighs. But it got auto-modded after I saw it in chat? Wait, am I high? Oh no, watermelon crushing removed the thighs. Okay. I was gonna say, like, how did you get away with that? My bad. Honestly, like, I don't think I'm ever turning off the YouTube automod after what happened earlier this stream. Like, it did a good job. It did a great job. I'm proud of it. Like I've always been thinking, it's like, oh, maybe we could turn it off a little bit. Nope, it's staying like that after what happened. A person came in here, I'm just gonna say it because it was absurd behavior. And they were just spamming thick ass kneecaps. I know, right? You can say thighs, just not watermelon crushing thighs. You can, apparently. The hell? YouTube's not... Actually, I'm not gonna say what they were spamming, but they were spamming some really heinous shit. And I just wasn't seeing it, and then I saw it once, and I was like, hey, don't say that. And then I looked up in chat, and I realized they were just spamming that, and Automod was sniping all of it, and I just never saw it. So, but yeah, they were saying really bad stuff that we're not gonna even, like, I'm not gonna even mention it, just because I like, not that you guys would ever say anything like that. It was notably bad, but it was just like, if there's ever a bad actor, they may be inspired by that. That's the thing, you wouldn't have seen any of it. All of it was getting auto-modded. Some just weird-ass loser behavior. Thought that dude was chill. Me too. I mean, they did, so... Actually, no, I'm not going to say the first thing they said in the stream, which actually wasn't that bad, but it's still inappropriate. It was, you know, the first thing they said when they entered the stream was on the same level as Ball Fondler from Germa's chat. If you know, you know. And I'm like, you know, it's bad taste joke, or like I just find it whatever. But then they just went on, and I was like, oh my god. You ever get China for GeoGuessr? We haven't played GeoGuessr in a minute, and here's why. like I can get it down typically to maybe the country, right, at my best. But then like once it gives me a desert, I'm like, what comment like what am I gonna do, right? How is this entertaining for either of us? Right? I would love for it to be entertaining for both of us, but it really and like if it's any easier, then it gives me world capitals, which I can usually like end up in the country very easily and sometimes in the like correct place or things like that. We've been playing the Scrandle instead, which is honestly a very cat coded game that I'm surprised you haven't been here for because you would give the worst takes imaginable. In fact, I'm pretty sure like when I say like, oh yeah, picky eater guess, like Cat would actually be good at Scrandle because it's guided by the picky eaters. We're not. I'm scared of the Scrandle after the Scrandle incident from the other stream. That worried me some. We're not gonna do that. Damn, he's thick. Okay, we need to change that. It's way too crazy. This is ridiculous. Damn it. Yeah, that needs to change, dude. Holy. Like, bro, what the hell is going on? Finally something you're good at? I would not be prideful of being a picky eater. Okay, we're gonna... He does have bird legs, but, like, not to this degree, right? Or maybe I should just move the shorts a bit lower. Combination of both. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, here, wait. What if we keep it the same and just move shorts lower? Yeah, I guess we can worry about coloring next stream, or maybe we do a BRB and then we do coloring. I haven't decided yet. Where have you been, Kat? It's been a minute. You only have 3 objects left? Yeah, I only have 3 objects left. And it seems like we're getting close to be able to do them about a little bit more than a week at a time, which is really good. And then we're off to the 25 wheel. Oh my gosh. I was going to do a wheel and then I like hiccuped challenge and then I'm going to eat Doritos. Cat coded. We have 2 cat coded individuals in chat. This is a little bit dangerous for the. Oh, okay, I apologize. Sorry to hear, Cat. Well, we're rooting for you. The stream ain't always here. The Discord is. You know the deal. Only life could not be chaotic for like a week. Like I was really thinking about doing the Minecraft speedrun tomorrow, but I was like, I want to get this done first. Like if I feel like it would be lame if we didn't have a fun little thumbnail for it. Okay, that one does rise a little bit higher. This feels a lot better, but I'm also gonna change that to like right here, I think. The speedrun is real. It's probably gonna be this Friday. I'll leave an announcement in Discord about it. You're only allowed to join the stream though if you donate to Trevor Project. So that actually would be an interesting way of doing it. I feel like it's a bad idea because like there's a bunch of people who could watch the stream and then donate, be inspired by it instead of like that being the barrier for entry. But offering some kind of reward still for it would be cool. Might have accidentally left the Discord. How did you manage that? You did. No, I'm kidding. We don't encourage FOMO at Kavel Draws. Was leaving some other people's Discords. Honestly, from this angle, it kind of looks like a normal skyline. I don't know why. Like, if you, like, over here, I was looking at it. Oh, never mind, that reset the... Damn. I was thinking, like, one day I do want to do this if it's, like, a big charity thing. And, like, you can donate through the stream. And then, like, if we hit, like, a certain amount of money, like, I shave my eyebrows or something like that. That'd be so fun. I don't really want to shave my eyebrows, but it's something that I don't care about too. Actually, no, I'd need to be employed first. Either here or there, right? So, like, I don't have to get a job with no eyebrows. Bald Kavel. We're getting there. He's still pretty thick, but I think that's not the end of the world. This is going to be really fun to paint. I'm actually in a better mood now. Shave the stash. Only this. So I just have, like, the under part. Do I get to keep the goatee? I'm never shaving my beard. All the way. We're keeping something. We're keeping something. I can't live without this. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay? It's all I have. That's his makeup. Okay, I was about to say I would love to wear makeup, which isn't entirely false, but, like, I look way too Republican coded to wear makeup, and it sucks. Oh yeah, didn't I say this a couple of streams ago? And I was like, you guys don't know what I look like, but I just don't think I could pull it off. It's like I'm almost to the level. I don't look as good as Ben Star. Let's be honest. Like, Ben Star is, like, 9, 10. I'm, like, maybe middle of the road, right? But, like, Ben Star could make it work, and I feel like Ben Star can make it work. I can make it work, right? Possibly, but chat, we have to make it happen some way. If you guys raised $1 million, I would shave my beard, right? I know that's a high, but, like, yeah, that's I feel like that's fair. $1 million for charity. I'll do it. I'll shave everything. I'll shave eyebrows, hair, beard, everything. It's gone. $1 million. Mark my words. Never mind. It's kind of like, it's, wait, which side of the ankle? Wait, I mean, it's kind of both. It's just, like, lower on the other side than that. We're now shareholders. Stretch, we'll stretch. But right before drawing Gravel's feet. What the hell was I talking about in that clip that Toast sent the other day? Of, like, Yoshi's feet? What was the context for that? I feel like because, like, the only time I talk about stuff like that is when I've had people join the stream and be like, draw this character from One Piece in a bikini. Or, like, stuff like that, right? Or, like, that one dude. I still need to find the logs. I took a screenshot of it. They were begging me to draw a character from Paw Patrol with their paws out. Fucking disgusting, bro. That person needs to be put in a box and studied for science. Not even for science, just studied. Disgusting person. That's the thing, like, I'm now comfortable calling out people who are weird in stream, but, like, the person earlier today, they said some heinous shit that I don't even, like, put into the air, if that makes sense, right? Like, there's stuff we could all be like, hey, you're weird for doing that. And it's not like horrible. Your first auto mod, bro has a feet fetish. Is it feet fetish or foot fetish? Sorry, like my knee jerk reaction is to critique Cat's grammar, but Schrodinger's freak. I'll point out freaks. I think pointing out freaks is funny. Because like, yeah, it's relatively harmless. Both being actually no, that guy was not harmless. Also clip worthy. It's gonna suck if I ever have to do a focus because like I've told you guys, colloquially. What is that? How you spell it? It's plural. Colloquially feet. Ah. Why did you get auto modded for saying colloquially feet? Do I need to make like a little bing noise whenever an auto mod comes up? Isn't feet and foot the same thing? No, one's a plural. Feet is multiple. Or it could also be the noun as a unit of measurement. Foot is singular. Cav, we're making you famous, then you have to shave your beard. You know what? Go ahead. Actually, no, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I'm not saying that as like a reverse psychology. I don't think anyone wants me to have more than 100 viewers. More than, yeah. I can't imagine a world where I have more than 100 viewers on in like 2 streams in a row. That's just impossible for me. Maybe if I start like doing furry feet commissions on stream, then that's possible, but like otherwise. We have hit 100 viewers before, thanks to the goat, that night or the nice lady over there, that nice lady over there, Jess, which we may raid to the stream. Thoughts? Actually, we don't really have many people in Twitch chat right now. The right type of 100 viewers would be enough. A 100 furry foot fetishists in Kavel's stream. Hey, as long as we make money, I don't really care. I'm just giving Block and Safi, TS Block and Safi, so much reason to clip me. Basically following the World Cup model. What does that mean? Is there a World Cup model for furries, for foot fetishists, for both? I don't. Or just making everything like ridiculously overpriced. I got a little bit lost there. What game is happening today? What's going on today in the World Cup? I have not been paying attention. I do like soccer. I do like football, but what World Cup? We have Belgium and Egypt, Iran and New Zealand, and Sweden and Tunisia. Making it only viable for rich people to attend the games. Egypt is cooking. Let's see, it's 1-1 right now. Live. Also, I fuck with soccer because like I can get behind those statistics. Football, like American football, what the hell? Live win probability 23% for Belgium, 8% for Egypt, with a 69%. Don't laugh. Percentage for fucking hell. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry, guys. If you say football in chat, I will assume you mean the correct sport, which is football or like soccer. But like, yeah, you know what I mean. There is like only one moment. Why did I draw it like that? That's disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't even realize what I was doing. That just looks weird. What was I doing? Football, like how often does the foot hit the ball? Sorry, American football, how often does that? I don't care about the World Cup. You don't care about culture, man. Despite how heinous FIFA is for making this pricing model and stuff like that and just undermining the general fan, right? I do believe things like the World Cup are super important for culture, for, camaraderie, all that stuff, right? Um, we live in a world where we're graced with so many people, and you're gonna tell me you don't like. I can understand if you don't watch it, but like you don't care. You don't care about like a worldwide phenomenon that like 1,000 years ago would have been impossible, improbable. Fans still make it happen. I love seeing the videos of bars full of people in the same colored shirt, all cheering and getting so happy when their team does stuff. It's really cool. Cat's the kind of person to be like, the Super Bowl? You mean sports ball game? I only show up for the halftime show, which like, let's be honest, showing up only for the halftime show is fine. But like reducing such an event is I mean, I already said reducing, but it is reductive, right? Like you're missing out on the flavors of the world, man. You could be like me, which sports isn't totally my thing. I can definitely understand it. I mean, if you give me tickets to a baseball game, I'm going. I love that. But it'd be facetious and childish for me to suggest that like there's nothing else to life, right? I've been seriously interested about auxiliary value, how things like football can become so much bigger and offer so much value beyond the game itself and beyond just monetarily, right? Yeah. I think that's a great way of looking at it. Like, and this is, my liberal ass talking, but like, the notion of buying local, right? Like that money's ideally going back into the community, right? Um, every small bit, every small thing you do has that kind of contribution. It's really, really nice to see. Looks a bit too chubby. We're doing chubby gravel today, and I'm down with it. I'm down to rock with it. Like life, like you could say, yeah, I'm not interested in the World Cup, and that's fine. I mean, like I would rather freaking stick my finger in my belly button and pick out lint while watching YouTube shorts. Like that's misanthropic. Like that's you're an enemy of the human race, bro. Like, bro, go outside. It's actually awfully cloudy and gross outside, but being a worldly fellow is such a pleasant experience. You get like literally just sitting. Oh my god, I was in like a horrible mood the other night, for various reasons, and I went to my favorite pho shop, and man, they're so nice. They're like, let's like, it's a family-owned shop. Been here for ages. They make amazing food. Sure, it's overpriced as hell. It is way too pricey for what it's worth. But I know that walking in, I'm prepared for it, right? And it's like kind of the price that you're gonna get for pho here anywhere where I live. Um, they like walk you to your table. They like talk to you. They were like, no, 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 sit here. Like they like you pick your own table here, but they're like, no, don't sit here. You can see the game better from if you sit right here. It's like, holy crap, thank you. They like brought me extra food. They asked me how things were going, what team I was rooting for that day, which was Brazil. Shout out Brazil. It was a draw that day. Um, and I don't know, just like sitting there and being like, holy crap, the average person isn't like gonna lynch me, you know? Like I know that's a really weird, cynical thing to say, but like the average person is extremely kind. Sure, I was a customer, right? And but like they had the option of just like sitting me down. They're like, oh yeah, this white guy walked in, get him the fuck out, right? Like no, Morocco was cooking as well. Hell yeah, I love Brazil, man. I want to go to Brazil. Some of the smartest people, the most talented people, both in art, so like drawing and music, and also in like computer science from Brazil. The culture looks amazing. The food looks so good. I don't know any Brazilian Portuguese. I only know my Portuguese, European Portuguese. Um which I talked to a person I know from Brazil, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I have no idea what like people in European Portuguese are speaking or like saying. Like it's so different." The food is very good. It's like honestly, Brazil to me, the way I look at it, it's an art powerhouse. So many freaking amazing artists. Like I go to their profile, Brazil flag, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that clocks. Like that makes total sense. I don't know what about that part of the continent. And like all this around, I mean, freaking South and Central America does just have some of the best art, man. Um, I really want to head down there. Come to Brazil. We'll break a rule. That is technically separate, but like I haven't been connecting all the nails so far, so we're just gonna do that, right? Look at this guy. He's never minded diamond in his life. You're still going to China? Okay, I was about to say like no one asked, but like, hey, yeah, shout out, go to China. I don't know what your infatuation with China is. Not that there isn't one, but like, I don't know. You like stray away from Chinese food. I didn't find the Brazil flag. Like you haven't even tried dim sum, cat, and not that like dim sum is required to buy a plane ticket to China, but you know, I feel why are you going there? She's in this very Chinese part of her life. True. Like I'm curious as to the reason why you want to go. Are you impressed with the culture? Are you wanting to learn about it? See some of the amazing historical things there? Speaking, I'm not sure if this is here, wait. I'm not sure if this is more popular in Taiwan or here, wait. Where is pu'er tea most popular? I think it's like all of China and Taiwan. Yunnan province. Yeah, okay. I had pu'er for the first time. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna nerd out real quick. If you want really the best loose leaf tea, don't buy it in a plastic bag. Because I've heard from people smarter than me about tea. Man, my eye bags look so bad in this lighting. I mean, maybe some like uplight or something. I don't know, some like bounce light from my table. That like buying loose leaf tea in like plastic bags where light can hit it can affect it, right? Egypt bag the point, huge. Um, but anyways, I bought pu'er and it wasn't a plastic bag, but I tried it. I cold brewed it several different ways, and I brewed it normally several different ways. It is a great tea. I like it a lot. Um, but okay, what is this? Okay, there's many different types of pu'er because like um, I had the really dark one, and I'm seeing some lighter ones. I want to try the lighter ones because the dark one had like a spice, and not a spice, like a total spice to it. It was a lot earthier than I expected, and in a very different way than I was like expecting. And I know it's like not at all the same kind of tea as oolong, but like once again, oolong's my favorite. And I wanted to try something new. I still like it, but I feel like I'd only drink the darker pu'er from in like Christmas or winter seasons. What kind of tea is called pu? Kat, I'm literally giving you information about Chinese culture, and you're like, "Oh, it's called poo." Like, bro, let's what the hell? And isn't poo? It's like that's like directly related to the Oh, banished princess, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Thank you for joining us today. How's your day going so far? And yeah, we're drawing this like little bird guy for a thumbnail for an upcoming stream. So hope you're well though. But yeah, poo, isn't it like I only know the translation of it in the Taoist context of meaning like the uncarved block, right? But we could probably look up the etymology of this term and become slightly more learned. Tea culture is so cool. What's the world's greatest pu'er tea? Maybe I should like start once I get money. I should start like buying some and taste testing it. Guys, tea stream. I do need to find an American oolong tea brand that I like. Oh, I'm such a sucker for it, dude. And it's kind of crazy. My favorite oolong that like, because I went to a tea house in Singapore. The favorite oolong I had was the one from Uniqlo, where they had just like a freaking refrigerator full of different teas, and I just randomly grabbed an oolong. I was like, I hope this is good. Let's make his tail bigger. I don't know why I went so small, so conservative with the tail right here. All of last night while I was thinking about and I was like coding the thing for the Minecraft stream, I had the "We are playing Minecraft" or like whatever it is. Isn't like I am mining diamonds. You tried it twice. You tried it twice. I bet it was sweet tea too, dude. Like, Kat, why do you want to? I'm so interested. Why do you want to go to China? Oh my gosh. Need to like pinch it. That. Getting liberal with the tail, sick and liberal. I'm gonna just redraw it. I've decided. Goodbye, old tail. You get to taste real Chinese food. You haven't even had Chinese food here, though. Not once again, not hating on your venture to China, but like you're such a picky eater. What's that one dish? I believe it's a Chinese dish. Let me double check it. Is it fat choy? Oh God, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna. If you guys wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. So there's something. It's a Chinese food. It's the same case with Indian food. Like it's so different in India, you may not like it. Fat choy. Fat choy is a terrestrial cyanobacterium that is used as a vegetable in Chinese cuisine. When dried, the product has an appearance of black hair. For that reason, its name in Chinese literally means hair vegetable. When soaked, fat choy has a soft texture, which is very like very fine vermicelli or vermicelli or whatever. Health effects. It has no nutritional value and also contains beta and methylamino alanine. Oof. A toxic amino acid that could affect the normal functions of nerve cells and is linked to degenerative diseases such as ALS, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia. Yeah. Looking at the bird in fear. Only Pombon? Who is Pombon? I'm going to Google this. Pombon. Oh, the tiny little dog thing. The dog from Pokemon. That's so adorable. I love this guy. Maybe I'll draw this little creature. I love them so much. Is that their evolution? Nah, not even. Oh, that's just a concept. Okay. Dementia max. So in other words, I can die. I mean, if you eat the fat choy. Any fat choyers in chat? Dementia maxing. I know, like, imagine, like, eating a cultural dish, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you could get some of the most, like, debilitating and horrifying diseases that mankind has to offer. I'm choyed up. Dude, they call me the fat choy. Okay, oh shoot, I'm a chud. Oh wait, hey, I forgot there's the reset button. Also, yeah, look at this. This is not how that works. I was gonna redo the tail, I haven't yet. Right here. Because, like, the leg is gonna end, and then, like, this mass is behind it. Without the Y. You scare me. Trying to think, like, the weirdest... Okay, when I was in Singapore, I can't tell you the weirdest thing I ate because sometimes I just didn't ask. Like, there was just a shape, a thing, and I'd never seen it before in my life, like, in my, like, laksa or something, right? And I was just like, oh, okay, it's on my plate. I'm eating it. I never asked any questions. Hell, one time I was ordering from a hawker stand because it was like, um, I made a friend there at the university, and she was like, everyone will tell you this place has the best Hainanese chicken rice, and but she was like, go here. So I went there, and I was like, hey, could I get the number 8? And he just went no and gave me food, and I paid for it. And I was like, you just told me no. He told me like I asked for 2 things, and he was like no for both of them, and then just gave me food, and I paid for it. And I was like, okay, cool. we're doing this now. It was good. I'm pretty sure it was like a version of Hainanese chicken rice. It was like, yeah, this white kid has no idea what he's ordering. I'm gonna help him out. Um, I personally think there's so many great foods in Singapore, right? And it really, really confuses me why Hainanese chicken rice is like one of the staples. Maybe I just didn't have that good ones there. It's good, especially compared to American food, right? Um, but like, there's so many great other foods there that like I feel like should be highlighted. Quaxley, oh. I should start putting gravel into like different IPs. I do know who Quack. Let me double check. Quaxley's the like blue one, right? Yeah, those designs are really adorable. This is where you guys tell me like, oh, there was a big controversy about those designs or something. We do need the elbow like back here. I've realized. But how deep it is? Guys, do I eat out tonight? I'm so hungry. Yes, Quaxley. Have you guys seen the Quaxley controversy? A Fakeamon. It's just like your own Pokemon. What's a Fakeamon? Is that the Quaxley evolution? That's cool as hell. Get Chipotle. Didn't I just have a story about Chipotle? I don't know. Oh no, I already Big Belly Chipotle the other week, last Friday. Oh, that was good too. I figure out like how to order it exactly the way I want it to. And like that sounds weird because I've been eating Chipotle for years, but like more specifically, like a way that makes me happy every single time. I feel like I gotta follow this through here and then do this, or maybe send the elbow down here a little bit more. Because like, why would it be right there though? Wendy's. And you've already learned your lesson about suggesting Burger King. So why do I have 2 sketch layers? What is happening? Oh, because I deleted it. I'm a chud. There's a lot of me on the internet. Are you a niche internet micro celebrity? Probably. What do you mean probably? Here's an otter's tail for today, I guess. Look at that. Wouldn't say or let you see. Well, don't worry. I'm not here to look up weird art. That is not my prerogative. I'm not sure if it's necessarily a best practice for you to be going around the internet and saying, "Hey guys, everyone, there's weird art of me. Don't look it up." Not sure if that's necessarily a good way of approaching it. Yep, don't worry. Like that was my plan. He's lying. He has a foot fetish. I wouldn't say so. In fact, oh yeah, I was going to talk about this earlier. Like bugs, I was fine, right? We could do bugs. I could draw bugs. It's fine. I'm not going to like get squeamish. Some of them were a little bit rough for me. Hands, cool. The most of the human body, sure. Dude, feet, I do not want to ever study. Like that is, I'm not sure if there's a phobia of feet. I'm really not sure. Um, but yeah, like that is just way outside of like anything I ever wanted to look at or do. I may have a phobia. I think whoever Google, actually don't, I mean, Google that if you want to. I'm not going to Google it. Um, yeah, I just saw Automod and I don't care. I just don't care to approve the cat things that cat says. You don't pay me enough. Oh wait, I saw Savvy's thing though that got automodded. Back to the Quaxley or whatever we were talking about. One of the Pokemon is like, yeah, that design's homophobic. That's good. I really like that. I always struggle drawing this guy's tail because there's 104 days of summer vacation, and I know just a way to spend it. Now the annual problem. Oh no, it's now the annual problem for our generation is finding a way to spend it. Like, mm, I don't want to go about this. The perspective it's in is a little bit silly, a little bit weird, a little bit tough. By the way, he looks uncomfortable because he has to MLG water bucket off this block. On my post, there's no weird art. The fact that you said it like that does concern me a little bit. Oh man, drawing like shirt with Kalanick just kind of gives me the same vibe. I really need to do more drawings of gravel with like shirts that like bad translations. I love shirts that have bad English translations or even not the other way around. I think that's crazy funny. This is the I'm not going to show you guys the picture, but there's two pictures we took during graduation. One was like a formal like you have your diploma right here, stuff like that. The second one was like a hey, do whatever you want. So I literally did this pose but with my diploma in my hand. Right? That's actually here wait. Actually, no, I didn't finish the drawing. There's an unfinished drawing kind of like mimicking that pose, but yeah, this is the same thing. Just found an art fight profile and their characters are Minecraft skins. I like that a ton. That's so cute. That's such a great way to, because like you can just draw your friends in game like that too. I guess I have to draw bear's skin, which is a bear. A wine bottle. Oh my gosh, how debaucherous! We have to call the YouTube police on you for that. I guess at this angle, you'd mainly see like this kind of motion with it. Not seen enough motion. Guys, you have to I may call upon I may need to call upon your aid for the Minecraft speedrun stream. Because it's gonna be so hard to build hype and to like be energetic for the stream if there's very few people here. So like I don't like asking people to like, hey, could you please show up for this one? But I may like make a post being like, hey guys, it would mean a lot if you could show up. You can maybe even donate. Hell, donate, don't show up. That'd be fine. But yeah. When are you gonna play the food game? Whenever you leave. There we go. I don't really care if your character has a certain type of beverage in their hand or not. I'll be on Twitch with the MC parody songs. I guess we got to do that. I'll even sing along. It'll be a blast. We're literally waiting for you. That's so fucked up. I know I'm the one who made the joke first, but we're drawn, man. Can't show up to the art stream and be like, I want to see video games. You're seeing a video game right now. Minecraft. Also, for some odd reason, I was like generating Minecraft worlds trying to find something to take the screenshot from this background, right? And while I was like looking for it, like switching in and out of spectator, my keyboard was laying on this button. It caused my game to keep crashing, and I had no idea why. I was like so pissed off. Alien from the Calamity. I want to draw Alien. Frick. Bear drew Alien, and I never drew Alien. How can I be a supporter of Girl Boss when I don't draw her? So, like, can you guys build stuff in what? In Minecraft? I'd say I'm okay at building. I need to move my camera, like, a little bit this way. Please don't, like, fall or do anything. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. There's Baby Crow, like, peeking out right there. I realize, like, I'm not very in frame. Okay, we're gonna move back a little bit. Oh, wait, that's why I feel like the camera's, like, really zoomed in. It's because, I have it on the normal focus that I use. Interesting. POV, I'm your eye doctor. I stole that joke. I'm so trash, it's too hard. Yeah, building does take, like, I think it's purely visual library. That fucking fly, dude. The fly saga. Posture check? That is much needed. Thank you very much. Good timing. Draw it, like, yeah, I think there's probably some theory to Minecraft building, but at the end of the day, it is so visual library. Like, I'm using techniques that were shown to me ages ago, right? I feel like there's too much value over here, like too much happening. I kind of lost my focus, and I was just kind of doing whatever. I like what's happening, but not for this drawing. We're not going to keep that. Have you seen Voidling Bound? What is Voidling Bound? Should I Google it? Voidling Bound. Oh my god. Is this like Spore? Is this a Spore-like? That flies back. Damn it, fuck. I'm not hitting that shit. Damn. I thought it flew right in front of me again. I was actually about to bite it. I was up like It's the same fly from the other day too. It's been freaking trolling me. It's related to Spore, huge. I never really got the appeal of Spore, but like that did take over YouTube for a while. But yeah, I remember when I was younger, I really wanted to be on Hypixel's build team. And so like I watched a ton of tutorials, I actually practiced like making things from real life, stuff like that. And I'd say like there's a little bit of residual there of me like still remembering how to build in a certain way, but yeah. You see a fly in the back of my shirt? That is very interesting, considering that you can't see the back of my shirt. Bro thinks he's Saitama. True. I need to actually kill the flies to beat the I want to be Saitama allegations. Just a little. Oh yeah, maybe. Not sure if that was like a muck on my screen or... There we go. Add fly traps. That's the thing, there's only one fly that I know of. I'm not going to go, sadly, buy a big ol' fly trap. Don't you have fly catchers? I do not, because I don't live in squalor like Cat does. I'm sorry, I just get dirty vibes from Cat. 100 traps versus one fly. hit the damn you live like this. Venus fly traps. That shit. So when it comes to horror, you guys know I've talked many times. I do love body horror. But like one of the types of things that gets me most in my dreams is like whenever I have nightmares is like vines snaking up and like capturing people or stuff like that, right? That's always a tried and true like scary thing for me, I think. I keep getting this shit on my beard, bro. I'm too greedy. Greedy guzzler. That's what they call me. Fly swatter. It's actually like not even like one of those larger flies. It's like a gnat. But why do I need a fly swatter? Yeah. I kind of like this little pattern. This is not the pattern that grackles have on their tails. The grackle tails, a little bit of a lesson for you guys, is they have like this central axis about it, right? And then from that, it goes like this. And so they can either like flatten it a lot, um, or they can like make this like taco shape, like this for air control and stuff. It's really cool. You're not grossed out by the guts when it comes to fly swatting or going like on my hands. I am. So at my former job, I worked at a restaurant and sometimes we hosted like banquets and stuff. And so I'd be in charge of the banquets and like serving and stuff. And so many flies would try to get over there. And we had like little fly propellers, fly traps, everything. But at a certain point, there were so many and they're like all building up on the wall that you could literally just go like, and just grab them off the wall. And so we'd just do that, hit it like on the table to like basically stun it and just throw it either outside or in the trash. Um, so it is gross. And of course, like we were, I would like to attest to the cleanliness of this establishment. We weren't like doing that and then grabbing food or stuff like that, right? We were always very hygienic. I would like to, not because I'm scared of getting a lawsuit or anything. Like legitimately, I was impressed by how much the chefs went out of their way to make sure all the food was sanitary, was clean, was good for people. They did an amazing job of that. But yeah, like when it came to flies, we did have like little strips that you hung off the ceiling too. Didn't really work. In fact, I have a video of one. Okay, this is something that could get me fired, but I don't work there anymore. I have a video of one of the former chefs running around with the blowtorch, just immolating, actually immolating the flies. This guy was a bit of a psychopath. I'm not gonna lie, he was not a sane person. But like literally videos of him like stunning one with like a fly swatter or going up to the window and just hitting the and just like you would watch on the. I'm sorry, this is so fucked up. This is like bad. On the video, the like fly turns like red for a sec or like orange and goes like and just like crumples up to like a fifth of the size. It's fucked up, it's gross and bad, but like that's what we did when we were bored. Or sorry, he did. I was not that fucking. I did not torture tiny animals. Um but yeah, so thankfully that was like kind of the extent of yeah, it's a little dark. It's a little messed up. I will not lie. I was not really like the first time I was happening, I was like laughing at the absurdity of it. And then he kept doing it. I was like, this is a little bit much, don't we think? Just a tiny bit, right? Um hey, he does not work there anymore. I think for actually I think he chose he wasn't like fired or anything, so you meet some really it's just a bug. I don't know. That feels reductive. I don't really have a good retort for that, but it feels reductive nonetheless. Like there's some really cute bugs out there, right? Like are you just going around stomping on ladybugs and shit? Or like monarchs? Search up Orneep, maybe in a bit. Don't want to lose too much focus right now. My pin is like skipping a little bit, but that's actually okay because I kind of like the. And once again, too much detail, right? They are real game characters. Capital R, capital game. as opposed to fake game characters. That would be problematic. I don't know. I just kind of like these little things. I don't know how best to describe it. Okay. Let's see how it's looking without that right now. I don't think that's too shabby. His legs are definitely thick for no reason, but I don't really care about fixing that right now. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do 3 minutes of ad break. Why does my fingers look like that? There we go. It was like whatever. 3 minutes of ad break. We're gonna come back, do some games, and then we'll decide if we're gonna do a little bit more of this, because what comes next is we're going to ink. We're gonna add some line weight and spaces, right? Um, and then sorry, my bad. And then probably next stream we'll do some coloring, because I would love to stream all day today. Not that I ever have, except for that one time during Promptathon last year. But I have to program the thing, and I have to also start working on Art Fight. So my unemployed ass is busy somehow. Anyways, be right back. That is the wrong keyboard. I keep pressing this one instead of this one. That's oh god. Yo, what's up, Riptide? And heck yeah, that is epic. Do you have an Art Fight profile right now? Let's see. Let me get the gaming up and ready. Gonna have a good day of gaming today. I don't think we're having ads on Twitch or whatever, so or like it never happens, right? So gonna take a big sip of water and we're just gonna start gaming right now. Gaming. Why does my hair look like that? Damn. There. What little hair I have left. Okay, let's get started. Cover art. Fuck. It's a Luger. This looks like a game from the 90s, but also weirdly enough, my brain is kind of telling me Deathloop because of the like background, the like Art Deco stuff. We're gonna hit a little bit of skip right here. Is this like Vector from Despicable Me? Very interesting. Gonna continue. Woman with Luger. Voidling Bound, I may. I'm not much of a gamer nowadays, other than, I mean, this, right? Which is barely gaming, but cool. I have no idea who this woman is. Some, like, 90s hair. Vector with big naturals? Drools? Well, Bear, now you gotta draw that. I'm sorry, but you said it. You brought that into life. That's a thing that has to happen now, and it's your doing. I'm not getting this. This is like, I wish that was automated. I have no clue, guys. Also, I just realized something. Interesting. Whatever. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do this there. Huh? Yeah, I have no clue. This is No One Lives Forever, the operative. Look at that. This looks crusty as hell. And like respectfully, right? 2000? This gives like easily 90s vibes. Which I mean, yeah, they're right next to each other. But Persona? I have absolutely no idea. Purple hair girl. Is this Fern from whatever? From whatever Freerin, by the way. That's so disrespectful to like my favorite anime. A bit of a skip. I want a little bit more information. This could be a Hoyo. Is this a Hoyo game or is this something else? Muse Dash. Muse Dash. Bear at it with the freaking amazing calls both today and yesterday. Bear may be the new TS block. Not replacing, of course, respectfully. Huge. Muse Dash, huh? Very cute art. I like it. Great style, yeah. This looks like a bear or something. Is this like the bear from, or like a wolf? This is just straight up a dog. Why is that fur dithering style look? Okay, dude. Right here, I was like, okay, easy. So easy. Like, okay. Relics. Deck builder. Route map. Is this Slay the Spire? Going once. Nope. Time loop. Oh, Animal Crew time loop. Oh, time loop? Time loop? Deck builder? Route map? I don't know. I'm screwed. Dodge missiles. Weapon officer. Space roguelike. Space roguelike with Animal Crew. Oh. Not Core Keeper. What is it called? Is it Core Keeper? No, okay. Lethal Company. Ship positioning. Unlockable ships. I don't think so because of the unlockable ships. And it is not a deck builder. Kind of technically, I guess, yeah. I thought it was... Wait, what is Core Keeper? That is not the one I was thinking of. No, okay, it's... There's, oh my god, I can imagine the game in my head. I have some of the music in my playlist. I have a feeling it will be in there. I'll look up Gillick, but if it's not related to what we're doing to here, then I'm not totally sure how much we can... Oh, okay. You're just giving me more Voidling Bound. That is, I appreciate it, but we are also completely doing something different. Ship positioning. Spaceship battles, turn-based combat, puzzle-like battles. I have a feeling I know this game. I literally know this game, I just don't know the name. We have its music in our playlist. Cobalt Core, not Core Keeper, dude. Oh, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Whatever, man. I don't even want to play this one. Next game. Ooh, okay. It is very nice art. I do like it a lot. Oh, wait. Yeah. Cute hippo friend. Is it a rhino or a hippo? Or am I chud? Who knows? I like the possum. This isn't, this isn't Colossus, right? Is this near? It looks... We. Ah? What? This is a Mario Kart? Or something? Fighting. Oh, okay, it's a Smash. It's one of the original Smash. Okay. That's why I thought it was like so many different games. Smash Bro. Which one's like the one of the earlier ones? Smash Bros. Wii. We'll try it. That doesn't exist? Just kidding. New Super Mario Bros. Nope. Brawl. What does Cat even know? What does Cat even know? Let's do the Scrandle. We're here. It's time for the Scrandle. Let's get excited. What are we starting off with? Bonus round. Do we go with the cheese fries or the loaded potato fries? This looks ass. Okay. Those fries are not thoroughly cooked. Jalapeno is okay, but like look at this big ass piece of pepper. And like this, what? There's no chicken. This is just like the fried stuff, right? There's no chicken in here. It's just like the skin, which like say what you will, but this is like burnt ass skin compared to this. Holy, 15 pounds, sure, but like I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Starting off, do we have the cheeseburger or the loaded fries? I don't like the corn in there. I'm not the biggest corn fan. I have not seen Dino. Oh wait, I have seen Dino Blade. I'm a bit underwhelmed with it. I think it was a little bit hyped. Hot dog or hot dog with relish and mustard and a beer. There we go. Cat's just going to be saying nouns, by the way. I don't know what she's at. Okay, here we go. Loaded waffle fries. That looks amazing. Look how much flavor those are probably packing. Or very phallic-looking spaghetti and meatballs. Sub, I'm assuming. And bread. So, okay. Going over here. Easy. Oh my god. School lunch. Location unknown. This is definitely a school lunch at one of the round tables versus Sri Lankan chicken curry. This has freaking ripped up pieces of that's cheddar, right? Tell by how it's ripped up. My big belly knows. Cookie that's upside down. This one I know would probably have more taste. Hot dog with free admission. Staying for the non. True. I feel like Orlando Pride, by the way. Okay. You're supposed to guess which one is most people vote for compared to the other, right? So right here we have the driest pizza in the world. Yeah, but like, I don't know, free food is great. I will always go to something for free food, but if you're offering me this or that, and I don't have any monetary, like, I don't feel like people playing this game, apologies, I keep having hiccups, I don't know why. Oh my god. Don't really look at that too much. 2-pound pizza, 3-pound pizza is okay, but like, right? Pulled beef, like, come on. What do we have? Vancouver Canucks versus butter chicken that doesn't. Okay, I mean, you get points. That is basmati, but like, what are we doing? This does not look correct, right? I think we have to go over here. I love me some butter chicken. My mouth is watering. Where's the naan? Right? Oh no, 6-7. No, oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. Macaroni pie. This looks ass. Versus the dirty spuds. Those who don't know what dirty spuds are, you aren't real. But the macaroni pie doesn't look too bad. Don't forget pho. What should I remember about pho? Oh, this is a hard one, guys. Dirty spuds is just smacks, and like this glob of ketchup makes it look better than it probably actually is. Oh, let's go. Okay, pot of chili. I am a sucker for chili. Or this buffalo fried chicken burger. Chicken burger with chips, sorry. This looks crazy. I mean, that looks so good. Ooh, okay. We have the masala dosa. I'm sorry, I'm not even giving this the time of day. This looks so good. Black pudding sausage roll with the logo seared into it. Versus the hot dog with the incorrect type of bread. Crispy onions, mustard, and chives. What flavor? What freak eats this? This is some freaky ass flavor profile right here. We're gonna go here though. Yeah, true. Cancer versus food. 9 out of 10. That's okay. We did better than community average. Not as good as yesterday, but hey, maybe we'll do a bit. The crab, you met me in an awfully crab or lobster time in my life. I always want to rotate it. I don't know why. This is okay. Big meaty claws. Let's think about this, right? The axis of symmetry is probably right here, which means we're probably gonna go like this. I should probably think about it a little bit more. Because, like, we have all of this right here. And that gives us about all of this. So we only needed about like this much. Ah, damn, that was bad. That was rough. Upside down beetle, I can imagine that. We're almost about to like unlock all the possible things right here. Then finally, more or less, who has more Google searches? J.K. Rowling or The Office? If I was in Harry Potter, what would J.K. Rowling have named me? I really don't know, because like, who's Googling The Office? Why are you Googling The Office? Versus like J.K. Rowling controversy, J.K. Rowling canceled, J.K. Rowling shit like that, right? Oh, it's gonna be millions over here. Oh, fuck. Oh. Costco. Costco Mogs, J.K. Rowling, easy. Costco Mogs, Jimmy Butler. Okay, I thought it was getting way higher than it was. Porn, dude. Porn Mogs, Jimmy Butler. Who's googling just straight porn? What? Turkey or porn? Porn. Yeah, that's what I meant to click. When in doubt, Spotify streams. Here we go. Oh, 2-pack. Yeah, 2-pack. What? Only 11 million. I think it's. Oh fuck. Damn. I think it's only like the word, right? Or like something with that, I guess. I don't know. Flight versus 2-pack. 2-pack? What? I keep saying 2-pack. Sorry, Tupac. Smiley. Yeah. I like his jacket. Ooh, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm gonna bet on him. There we go. Easy. Blake Shelton. I don't even know who this guy is. I feel like I've seen him before. That's why I clicked on him. 3 out of 5 Andy. That's all I'm capable of, guys. Oof. This is like 2. This is like sub 3, so this has to be better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 2.9. Come on. Django. Ooh, I love Django. Django versus the Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, God. This has to be like a 7.8. 6.9. Okay. Spider-Man No Way Home. Ooh. 7.2. Damn, 8.1? I haven't gone that far. Oh, guys! I wonder who drew this. Is this Linkletter? Who drew this? I'm Googling. I'm gonna just assume it's Linkletter. Hell yeah. I'm clicking this. Oh, is it above an 8.1? Yeah, I'm gonna click it just because of Linkletter. Trust in him. Leyendecker. Sorry, Leyendecker, not Linkletter. Sorry, I always get them. Yeah. Was it Leyendecker? Who knows? Kobe Bryant, rookie jersey. That is big. That is pretty important. I need to start memorizing these. Boba Fett is 1.3. Song Dynasty, Ru Guanyao brush washer. Is that over 1 million? 1,000-year-old Chinese ceramic bowl. I mean, this is only, 20 plus 26, 40, or 30, no, 20, 36, 37 years. There we go. I was going to say. Apple One computer from Steve Jobs' office. It can't, only 200 maybe. Yeah, come on. What are we doing? We're not doing all that. Guinea pig suit of armor. I can't remember how much this was. It was only like 5 figures, right? Yeah, so we're fine. Action Comics #1. That's big. At least I can get prices. At least I have a little bit of knowledge there. Layers and baklava. It was like 39, right? Or like one of you said 50, and it was like a little bit less than that. Countries that existed when the Titanic sank has to be like way more than that. Okay, we're safe. What only? Oh, because yeah, I mean, you're still establishing like what formally is a country. Yeah, so 33 versus age when Julius Caesar was assassinated. Wasn't it 35? Oh, it was 50. Fuck, damn. Concerts on Eras Tour. I have no clue, honestly. Sorry, Swifties. I don't know that. Most hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes. Oh, get him. No, sorry. I was hoping for the human condition to prevail, right? I don't know. I feel like a man's big belly. Not that a particular gender can conquer hot dogs more than the other, but we all know who I'm talking about. The man, the myth, the legend. It isn't Joey Diaz. No, that's the guy who smokes weed. Oh my god. Who's the hot dog guy? Whatever. Miles per second Earth travels around the sun. I think it's a little bit more than that. Never mind. I'm a chud. Today was not a good day. It was better than yesterday, but not a good day. Oof. Hell yeah. Chestnut, yeah. What was the controversy with him? That he got kicked out? Here, let's Google this. Why was Joey Chestnut banned? Oh, he got Impossible Foods as a sponsor. Big Meat didn't want big alternative food products to win. Sorry, my sister's spamming me. Apparently, like she like broke her foot or something like that. Just whatever. Cool. What else do we have to go here with the bird guy? What else are we doing? Oh yeah, reinforcing line weight. We could do that a little bit. I'm not opposed. I do not like, says Sam I am, I actually am a hungry big belly. We will. I do need to go to bed on time tonight, and I do have a lot of programming to do for the Minecraft thing. Yeah. We'll end it here, everybody. I think, yeah. What's my art fight username? I'm not gonna tell anybody yet until I make the ref sheets, because I'm not too sure if I'm doing it until those are made. So I apologize. You just brought some buttery popcorn. I'm so sorry, because we are ending stream now. But yeah, Riptide, please either drop in the Discord or send it to me, your art fight profile. All that good stuff. I'm not gonna send mine out until I have those ref sheets up. Yeah. Oh, you don't have anything set up? Gotcha. Well, once again, thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you, Bearmug, Riptide, Cat Diaz. Welcome to the channel, Banished Princess. Cat, great to see you. Safi, and maybe TS Block or QR if they pop in like last minute or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll be streaming every day this week. Maybe taking a day off here or there, but we'll probably be doing the Minecraft speedrun on Friday. So once again, thank you all. Bye for now.